So the next step I'm going to be working on is positioning myself on where I can drive this motor easily and also have my screens easily accessible and not in my way. And I'm going to try to build some kind of system here that's small, has a swivel to it, and made out of wood. Nick.
What's happening, buddy?
It's gonna be an epic day today.
I know.
Quick little update for you guys. Nick and I are both in the process of building out some boats. Me and my fishing boat, him in this epic, what are you calling this thing?
It's gonna be basically a search, rescue, and recovery vessel.
Nice. And so we're both in kind of the same process of our build. I have some sonar equipment, some fish finders that I want to install. And he said, come on over, and I'm doing the same thing. So we're here at a buddy's really cool, I'm calling it an airplane hangar, but garage. And we're gonna be building next to each other and make some videos today. Here we go.
So here's the boat right here. This is a 1983 Gregor runabout with a 1978 Johnson 35 horsepower 2-cycle motor. Electric start, as you can see. This actually has a helm here, so you can drive it from up here, not at the rear, which is kind of nice.
Dude, I'm jealous. I need one of these. Mine, I just have to sit back here and hold this thing.
Well, you can add this, I think. You'd have to get a new motor, but it's something you can add. Up here is a front battery compartment that'll also be storage for maybe like life jackets, but it's got a trolling motor on the front. Oh,
sweet.
Here.
Look, like dude, we're matching. We're matching. This is rad. Awesome.
So yeah, you can use it for fishing as well.
There's a little bit of history behind this boat, right?
Yes. Well, the way I had this kind of gifted to me by some really generous donors, and I appreciate that. That was awesome. I've had actually a lot of support, people reaching out to me from all over the world, and I've had a lot of local support, and people have donated to get me up and running to use my skills as a search, rescue, and recovery diver. And now I'll actually have a vessel that I can use that'll be kind of a rapid deployment type unit. So in case somewhere locally, maybe in the Pacific Northwest, if somebody needs help to find a drowning victim or missing vehicle, they can reach out to me and I can help them out. So that's what I'm doing here, is using what has been gifted to me to turn into something that I can in turn turn around and help the community.
Awesome. I love that.
So yeah, I'm pretty stoked.
Who's in the background?
That's my dad over there.
Hey, give us a wave. All right.
My dad's here to supervise, make sure we don't screw anything up.
Nice.
He's built like 9 boats in his lifetime and done a lot of stuff to different boats. So he's got a lot of knowledge, and so he's here for our help today.
Perfect.
Thanks for helping, Dad. Appreciate it.
Fun. Well, cool, man. I got a lot to unload. I'm gonna build a little table here with all my goodies next to your table of goodies.
Sounds good.
And then we'll just kick butt today.
Yeah, there's a table there if you need to use that one too.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
Remember Santa Claus gave me this? So I saw you do a cool reveal of your table on your channel, so I was thinking I could do the same, Welcome to my build. So I'm building on a bass boat. This is a 14-foot, mine's also from the 70s. What years was yours, Nick?
83.
Yeah, mine's from the 70s and it's been rebuilt. I still got to do a little more things to it, take off these stickers from the last guy, and I need a battery system for this, and I'm still in the process of fixing the gasoline, which was a fiasco on my first day out. Not a fiasco, but I made do with it. We had my paddles, and I actually have an old Mercury 7.5, which I don't have new stickers like Nick, but I kind of like it. Anyways, come over here. I'll show you my table. So outside, I got a wood shop that I'm going to use to make like a dashboard type system. I'll show you that in a second. But going on the dashboard type system, which would kind of be like where a steering wheel would be, but I'm going to have this rear throttle, and then I'll be having my screens in front of me. I have a Garmin system I got on Christmas. It's the EchoMap UHD 93SV with transducer. This will be mostly for live scope and seeing real time the fish and the structure underneath you. And I also have a Helix 9 SI GPS by Humminbird, and I actually got this used, but I'm going to build this on my boat and have a dual system. This will be for down imaging, live scope, down imaging, side imaging, GPS, and then live scope. And then in order to get all that to work, I had to get some extra parts from the Humminbird website. I got a transducer. Nice. Some of the cables and stuff that go with that. And there's actually a lot that goes into building these systems out. As you'll know, Nick, it takes a lot of wiring. You need to have it grounded. You need switches. You need correct marine grade wire. And so that's what we're going to try to accomplish today, is building a set, kind of like a dashboard system where this can live in the batteries, but also we're going to try to wire it with some switchboards, some fuse boards, and then I have the tools that we're going to need to get that done. And then a couple of the things I wanted to show you just while we're showing off our table, Nick, is I recently bought these recovery straps. We just had a crazy storm come through Bend about a couple weeks ago, and people were getting stuck all over the place. And I figured I didn't have a way to help people if I came across somebody who was stuck in the snow, maybe a wreck or something that needed help. And so originally I had some ratchet straps in my truck, and I was like, that's not going to work. That's dangerous. And so I took what I've learned from the past, and I went and bought what I needed. This is a 30,000 pound recovering strap. A snatch strap. It has 20% stretch, and then on top of that I got one of these soft shackles so I'm not ripping up the car that I'm helping. That's gonna be great for my build of my truck and my boat system. And sometimes when you're putting a boat in the water, you might get your tires in the mud and need that. So now I have it. And then on top of that, I have a new sponsor, which I'm going to talk about later, but it's Van Power, and they provided me with this really cool power bank system and a solar panel. I'm going to break that out later. We'll talk about that more, but just a little sneak peek. And it's really cool that I'm starting to get some people that want to be a part of the momentum of my channel and providing me with things that will make it better, like having power to charge things out in the field. So super excited about that. We're going to get to it. First thing I got to do is take some measurements on how big I want this dashboard system to be, where I want it to sit. And once I got all that drawn out, we're going to just get right to it. But first things first, Nick, we got to get our energy right.
Yeah?
There's positive vibes in here, man.
Oh, positive energy. All right, what do we got here? Oh, look at this. It's one of those days when you're feeling a little down in the dumps and you got a lot to do. You got to get motivated. You got to get your energy right. So what do? I turn to a Bob Ross positive energy drink. That's right. That's what we use here to get stuff done.
Gotta get the energy right. It all starts with the right mindset, the right attitude, happy little mistakes.
That's right, you can turn happy little mistakes into happy accidents.
Yeah.
Positive
exactly.
accidents.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To a good build today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that blue raspberry.
That is amazing.
I'm feeling pretty positive already. All right, so the next step I'm going to be working on is positioning myself on where I can drive this motor easily and also have my screens easily accessible. and not in my way. I have two 9-inch screens, one from the Garmin, one for the Helix Hummingbird. And I'm gonna try to build some kind of system here that's small, has a swivel to it, and made out of wood. They do sell systems like this, but they're quite expensive, so I'm gonna try to make my own today. So another thing I wanna take into consideration is the width of this, so I can also transfer it into like a little Kodiak boat in the future. I'm gonna be taking some measurements and making sure that my starting point is going to be able to work with both of my boats. So check out, this is what I'm thinking. So these boxes are identical, but basically building a box where my batteries can live inside.
Oh, a battery box, okay.
And then where my two head units can mount on top of. And then I can leave the front open on this. That actually would look real nice.
Yeah.
So then it becomes how wide is the battery to fit in there. I'm not using this battery, it's just for, you know, I feel like that would be a good distance. We take this measurement here. All right, so I think 18 is my number. 18 is my top down width, but then I have to subtract the thickness of the plywood to a half. Let's do a half an inch. So then, so we're doing 17 for my supports, which will give me around 18 for my height. All right, so now I just got to build, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 times 17 inches. That'll give me that. And then I will fill in the blanks. Easy peasy. What do you think of this, Nick? I'm going to paint the box as well and put sides to it, but
You want to make sure to have a little separation because you'll have to be able to get in here and tighten and loosen these
true, yeah.
if you want to take them off or like move it.
Yep.
So space it out maybe a little bit more. Yeah, like that. You should be fine. I'd do something like that, yeah.
Nice. And then I'm going to put the wires down. I'll do a hole.
Through a hole.
Yeah.
Yep, perfect. That's sweet.
Nice. It's 2. what a day. Super productive day. I was able to build this awesome just system here. I got all my wires run, got my units set up, and even my transducers hooked up. All I'm missing is the poles that go in the water. I'm gonna work on that tomorrow. Nick and I will be back here bright and early in the morning, utilizing this awesome space that we're able to use to build out our boats. Other than that, as always, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being here. I guess this is just behind the scenes with Josh Cantu, and for being here a part of this next chapter. With that said, I'll see you guys in the next episode, and remember, life is short, so get out there and make it epic. All right, bye.
They actually are really good. Kristen, you want to just taste it? See how?
That is really good.
Yeah, it's tasty, huh?
You brought lunch?
Oh, yeah. Dude, there's double cheeseburgers.
Nice. Is it enough for everybody?
There'll be one more for Rick. No?
Nice. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Josh, Judy watches all your stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes me. Don't avoid it, that's for sure. Mm-hmm. Good stuff.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, it was fun watching the snowmobile rescue because I wasn't with you guys on that, so
Right,
it was
you
fun
got
to
to
see
live
that
it.
part. And I was like, oh yeah, this is where he went without us.
People